Today is the saddest day of my life, 'cause I broke Black Widow's foot. How's it going, fellow hunters and collectors out there? I'm your host, Dibney. You're watching Toy Hunters and Russ, coming back for the part 3 of this Rampage review. We're gonna be talking about Antman. God, I can't believe I broke her foot. In all the years of collecting, this is my first mistake. I can't believe it. Well, I guess there's a first time for anything. So we're gonna be talking about Antman over here, played by none other than Paul Rudd, portraying Scott Lang taking on the mantle of Antman. Unfortunately, no Hank Pym. I mean, nothing wrong with Scott Lang, but you know, everybody has their favorite. So really quick, you have your product shots right here on the side, right here on the front. You have the stupid look on Paul Rudd's face. I hate that already. And then right there on the side, then you get your product shot right here on the back. Let me fix the freaking camera. My God. You have it. Want to read the description? Please pause. Alright, you get the rest of the shot of all the figures for the wave. Call Obsidian. Soon. Alright, fellas. Black Widow, why are you falling apart? Like she's having an emotional breakdown. Get it? Oh man, I can't believe that happened. Oh well. Luckily it's just material, so it can be replaced. Nothing to worry about there. So we have Antman right here. Don't you guys love that smell of brand new Marvel Legends? Jeez. I know I do. Alright, so he came with one of the legs. Looks like left leg. Yeah, left leg. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Sorry. Okay, weird. Alright, so we have the figure out of its package. Oh my God, now I'm very paranoid. I need to be really careful with this figure's joints. So, really quick, let's look at the accessory, which is the extra helmet. Well, not extra, but just the only helmet. I got a little bit of paint splosh right there. Yeah. It's okay. See, that one's clean, but this one's kind of like, I don't know. Like they didn't paint it enough. Alright, so the only thing I could point out from the original helmet from the first Antman that we got is that the red lines were thinner, and then this part of the helmet, you know, like the breather, was very metallic as well. It was like chrome color as well. So that's the only thing I can point out from the helmet. Now to the actual figure itself. The one thing I hate about this figure, that smirk. Like, why is he doing that? I mean, of all the things that Hasbro could have done with the facial recognition or the the face printing technology, why give us this look? What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, he's trying being funny and sarcastic, but still, it's like, I don't know, just makes him look stupid. Luckily, you could pop off the heads, right? You don't like that head? Booyah! You get an extra head, and you get Antman the way it's supposed to be. See? Not too shabby. Anyway, so let's look at the figure. Check out the details. Sorry, I had an issue right there. But yeah, let's look at the details throughout the figure. I like all the sculpting that I can see so far. Like the nice touch right here. Let me see. For the back, like it's well sculpted. Then the texture for the suit. Then you get your Antman butt right here. And then for the front, it's pretty much essentially the same mold as the previous Antman releases, except for one minor detail, and yet huge detail. It's all the detail right here for this for the suit. Like they added more detail to this. It's still for this right here. I told you on the previous helmet it's all chrome. For some reason, I like it better that way, but they didn't give it to us in this way. And then I don't know if you guys have that 2-pack from Toys R Us, the Antman and Stinger. That Antman came with the butterfly joint. This one didn't, which is kind of a bummer. But I kind of see why not, because it will kind of like break away from the design right here. But I don't know. They should have found a way to work it out. Okay. But yeah. So with that said, let's look at the articulation. So the head is on a bull hinge again, so he can look about that high, about that low. Okay, and then we have a amazing ab crunch right here. Sounds like 2 clicks, so not much range. Then ball hinge right here for the arm, so it can go about that high. I don't even want to press it anymore. But yeah, you have a rotation right there on the bicep. Double jointed elbow. Cool. And then hinge for the arms, so you get movement up and down. Again, it's kind of stiff. I'm not even going to force it. Now I'm paranoid. I don't know what the hell happened, but whatever. So we have rotation right there on the hip. And the leg movement right there, so he can kick fairly high. Double jointed knee. Here comes the scary part. The hinge for the foot. Yeah, movement up and down, and the sexy ankle pivot. So there you have it. I wish, my only concern here, and it's gonna be again with the accessories, but not really accessories, more like, more hands, because he does a lot of dynamic poses, like relaxed hands, pointy hands, more fisted hands. We get one fisted hand and then one like holding hand, but more options with the hands. I guess that's the only way where SH Figure Arts wins, because they usually give you 4 to 6 pairs of hands, and that's a good thing. I'm just surprised that they're not doing it with these figures. I guess like for $20, what can you expect, right? And then for something higher end like SH Figure Arts, you will have to pay more, obviously. But still, something can't be really that expensive. But anyway, that's my take on Antman. Coming up next, we're gonna be talking about the Wasp, the counterpart for Antman. But so far for this figure, I totally recommend it. I hate the stupid look on this face for Paul Rudd, but whatever. Just gonna keep them like this. So who cares about that face? I do like the face that came on the first 10 years, the Marvel Studios series. Yeah, that one that came with this. I'm sorry, with Yellow Jacket. That one actually looks more like a serious Paul Rudd, so that one I do like. So I get it, they were trying to be comedic, but I just didn't like it. That's just my take. Anyways, so let me hear your opinions on in the comment section below. And so that's it for this video. Coming up next is gonna be the part 4 for this Rampage review, the Wasp. Hopefully you guys stay tuned. Meanwhile, hopefully you like what you saw today. You are watching Toy Hunters of Russ, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. I forgot to mention that. I should keep remembering to mention the important stuff, right? But yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So there you have it. I'm your host, Debney, and hope to see you in the next video. So see you in a bit. Peace.